What?
How you do that? That was fast.
Right. That's what I'm like. What's going on?
How about them Cowboys? Talk to me. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, player. Talk to me nice. You guys are tuned into the Linc Up. I am your humble host, Tone DeShields II, and I'm joined by my illustrious co-host, the most amazing co-hosts in the world, Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, two of the hottest people in the Eagles media right now, two of the hottest people in sports media right now in this YouTube stratosphere. You guys have no idea how magnetic these people are. They bring out the people, and I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be a part of the energy. So let's just get right into it, man. Let's not waste no time. First and foremost, how y'all feeling today? Let's start with the lovely lady, Symone Stanley. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. You know, it's 5 victory Mondays in a row. I got used to winning. I'm used to winning. Everybody in the NFC got dealt, you know. Dallas, we lowered them into their casket. A few teams, you know, prepped the body for us, handled the body, but you know, we took them to their final resting place, lowered that casket, threw a few roses on it, you know what I'm saying? And kissed them goodbye. Then we got to watch the Commanders lose. Commanders lose in a close one. Watch the Commanders lose a close one. Get that shit snatched at home. You know, the Giants do what the Giants did. But we the number 1 in the NFC East, baby. I'm feeling amazing.
LB, what about you, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, shout out to the Pennsylvania Steagles. You know, I want to start the show with that. Established in, what was it, 1943? You know what I'm saying? The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles had one season where both teams was joint together. And that Steagles union came true last night. When the Pittsburgh Steelers, or yesterday, when the Pittsburgh Steelers showed that rookie something, they showed him a little something. They came out there with that W. And then the Philadelphia Eagles put belt to ass against the Dallas Cowboys. A blowout, a spanking, a destroying. I don't even think I even got time to talk about the New York Giants. Like, the air in my lungs is too valuable to talk about somebody that's running around losing to the Panthers. So I'm going to let y'all live. This is about us being in first place after starting 2-2. This is about everybody doubting us and disrespecting us after starting 2-2. This is about people owing Fangio an apology. You know what I'm saying? This is about Zach Bond being an all-pro this year. Jalen Hurts back in MVP talks. I could go on and on and on. On and on and on. It's a lot of, you know. I'm gonna let you go, Tom, because I can go on.
No, you good. No, you good, brother. Here's the thing, right? We knew that the Philadelphia Eagles was going to come into this season with some level of growing pains. New OC, new DC. You got a bunch of young guys on defense, right? Jalen Hurts coming off of one of his more turbulent seasons that we've seen. Nick Sirianni, a lot of criticism. A lot of eyes were going to be on Philadelphia heading into the season. And when you start the season 2-2, the way they started the season 2-2, it wasn't like they were like, you know, the best performances. But when you start the season 2-2, people have questions, right? And when you're turning the ball over the way they were, people have questions. But then when you come out the bye week and you're as clean, you're as sensational, you're as surgical the way the Philadelphia Eagles have been on all 3 phases of the football, you have to give credit where credit is due. You have to give proper reverence to the ability to go back in the lab during the bye week and just flush whatever happened, rectify your issues, and go out there and play clean football. I mean, I have so many observations from that Cowboys game. But I guess we can just start on the offensive side of the ball, right? Let's start with just the whole notion. The Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl contenders. I feel like we knew that after that Bengals win. I feel like we knew that, but I feel like it's no question now. I saw the Lions play last night. I saw Washington play. I watched a lot of football this weekend, and I'm saying to myself, who is definitively outplaying the Eagles right now? Who in the league? Who in the conference? Who? I think the Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl contenders. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are arguably the best team in the NFC. And Detroit, they don't scare me as much as everybody else. What's your thoughts on the Philadelphia Eagles standing in the conference and in the NFL?
Yeah, I feel like I said this last. I don't think there's anybody that's looking better than us right now. And people are going to want to humble us. Oh, look at the opponent, yada, 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 yada. But look at who everybody else is playing in the NFC. We all playing the same rotation of teams. We thought the Vikings was the hot ones. Vikings shown that they very much beatable. We thought the Lions was just going to be stomping out fires. They shown they're beatable. So I feel like with the Lions now coming down to earth, people figuring them out a little bit, we are that team. I really feel like it. Like we click on it. We're clicking on all sides of the ball. We got the weapon X in the NFC. We got Saquon Barkley. The offensive line is playing phenomenal. Jalen Hurts is just getting better and better. The Jahan Dotson, like our little acquisitions are starting to heat up. They're starting to get better. When we get Britton Covey back, that extra special teams boost. Yesterday, Nick Sirianni, even though we was putting belt to ass, Nick Sirianni still making good decisions. Like if we just make good decisions and take care of the ball, we're going to be good. I really feel like this team has Super Bowl potential. Like I don't see like anybody that can stop us unless we beat ourselves.
I'm glad you said that, Symone, because LB, I'm gonna let you go real quick. Tony Romo said that on the broadcast. He said the way this Eagles team is playing, if they don't beat themselves, they can beat anybody. He said that.
That's
so
facts.
LB, what's your thoughts on that?
We're the best team in the conference. We're the best team in the NFC. Nobody can beat us, man. I mean, anybody can be beat, but nobody's better than us. Nobody's constructed better than us. Nobody defense is playing like ours. The Detroit Lions turned the ball over 5 times. We took it away 5 times. We took it away 5 times. It's a difference when you're taking it versus giving it up. They won by the skin of their teeth. We put belt to ass because we taking the ball away now. Vic Fangio got this unit playing different than I've ever seen constructed from the Eagles unit when they had a dominant season before. Usually these things are predicated on the front four getting a pass rush. That's what we're used to, right? Now it's the back end is elite. And it's covering up for the front four not being able to get home all the time. The back end is elite. You know what I mean? Quinyon Mitchell, the Cooper DeJeans of the world. We've never had linebacking play like this, man. Now, the only thing that can stop us is the injury bug. That's the only thing that can stop us if somebody got to come in that fills a predominant role. Now, I'm knocking on all the wood in the world right now, pause. But for instance, if Zach, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I was quick. I was light on my feet. I was light on my feet. I was quick with that one. But if Zach Bond, for instance, go out, are we okay with Trotter Jr. coming in and doing what Zach Bond does? No, we're not okay with that. It can't happen. So we've been healthy, relatively healthy at key spots. And the only time that we've stumbled or looked not like ourselves when we had key players missing. Everybody back now. Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback in the National Football League with three or more touchdowns after week 6 in every game. A triple-digit rating in the last 5 games. I mean, that's an MVP stretch if I ever seen one. So when you look at the competition in the NFC, Minnesota, I never believed in a Sam Darnold-led team.
Never believed.
You know what I mean?
Never.
You feel me? They started off hot or whatever, but that ain't real life for them. They hot. They warm. They was lukewarm. The Lions is it. It's only the Lions. Now, the Rams could get hot. It could be a problem for somebody. You still do got Matthew Stafford and stuff like that. I'm not sleeping on the Falcons, but I'm not worried, bro. I'm not really worried too much. When Jalen Hurts is playing like this and Saquon Barkley is being utilized for the check down and making people miss in the open field, it's just so much you got to worry about, man. So much you got. Now Saquon in the open field is on tape now. And it's scaring people. When Saquon did that spin move on our first touchdown drive and all of that, they was just feet in mud, just looking like which way you gonna go. They was scared to even attack because Saquon gonna use that leverage against him, run him over him or something. It's just too many weapons, bro. It's just too much for the opposition.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
You bring up a good point because when you really and just standing on the Detroit Lions comparison, right? When you really go player for player, the Lions not better than the Eagles. They're not. If you want to give them any edge, if you want to, I wouldn't give them the biggest edge with this, but if you want to, okay, maybe Dan Campbell is a little bit more buttoned up than Nick Sirianni, but honestly, he's not. Him and Nick Sirianni called the game the exact same way. The only difference is it goes one day it may go their way, the one day it may go our way. But they play similarly. Both teams are very balanced in their run attack and their pass attack. Both teams keep their quarterback attempts under 30 for the most part, and they keep their rush attempts in the 20s plus. So they're built similar, or their philosophy is similar. Let me say that. But I think we're built better, top to bottom, when you go player for player, personnel wise. So again, it's going to be fascinating to see if these two teams do meet in the NFC Championship. Granted, we got a lot more football left to go. This whole thing can really, flip on its head. But nonetheless, though, I want to stay on Jalen Hurts because y'all brought up how dominant he was, right? And I do want to acknowledge that he showed me something. His ability to overcome the turnovers and not fall too deep in the hole, right? Having a short memory, right? It didn't snowball on him. It could have, but it didn't. The first six offensive drives for the Eagles was punt, touchdown, interception, punt, fumble, touchdown. One could argue that the first half was kind of slow for them because of the turnovers. And Dallas could have made this game interesting, but overall, Jalen Hurts overcame. I mean, ultimately, he responded 14 for 20, completing 70% of his passes, 202 passing yards, 2 passing TDs, 1 interception, 7 rush attempts, 56 rushing yards, 2 rushing TDs. I mean, 4 touchdowns on the day, over 250 yards of offense, completing 70% of your passes, a passer rating of 110. I mean, what more can you ask for from a guy? What more can you ask for? The interception, I'm not even really mad at him about it because Trevon Diggs made a good play. He made a play.
Mm-hmm.
But give me your perspective on, Jalen Hurts, the way he's played, how just overall, just where his standing amongst his peers. Just break down whether or not this guy is an MVP candidate or not.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Yeah, like you said, the first half of the season, just the way he's able to shake stuff off and keep it moving, not letting the turnovers, even in the first part of the season, get to his head and not playing scared, still playing with confidence, still making those tight window throws, still trusting his receivers. So that's just the biggest thing to me. Even when he has those turnovers, it doesn't shake his confidence for the rest of the game. Like you said, Trevon Diggs made a play. Picks is going to happen. It was a long streak without an interception, which was great, but an interception is going to happen every couple of games. I'm not shook because he had the interception, because he had the fumble. Obviously, he has to take care of the ball. We've seen that it's not an issue anymore because it hasn't been a pattern in the last 6 games. So I'm not worried about that at all. I'm just extremely impressed with the way that Jalen Hurts has been playing these last couple of weeks. Getting everybody involved. Jahan Dotson stepping up. Obviously, when Dallas Goedert was out, the trust that he had with Grant Calcaterra, Johnny Wilson getting involved. Like you said, taking the check downs, being smarter. Not even smarter, but obviously he was hurt last year. But the legs being a weapon, being a threat again, just being quick to take off. Here and there, we would see, him holding on to the ball a little long, but not to where it's a pattern. But I feel like Jalen Hurts is definitely top 5 right now. I feel like Jalen Hurts is the guy in the NFC. I don't see nobody in the NFC that I would take over Jalen Hurts. I definitely see Jalen being an MVP candidate. I mean, he's showing up in them suits. Y'all see he keep coming up in them suits. Once I saw he came up in that suit again, I was like, okay, this is going to be another big Jalen Hurts game because he'll come in his little cargo pants and his little Jordans and a little hoodie or a little sweatsuit set. But the last couple of weeks, it's been suited and booted. So I'm business. I know that he ain't coming to play. It's all business.
As long as they don't come like Deebo Samuels. Deebo, wow. You ever seen Deebo?
Wow,
Deebo, wow, boy, Paul.
I'm not even going to say what they say about Deebo. First of all, Deebo is so stank, bro. How you gonna go mush somebody and walk off
on your team, right?
For something it was just the sassiness of that.
They should let that man.
Did y'all see his interview after it happened? He looked so sassy answering the
question. I didn't see the interview.
He looked sassy walking into the building.
He was rolling his. He was kind of rolling his eyes, you know how people do the whole the whole look sideways, what do you it's not that big a deal. He looked real sassy. I'm like bro, for one, you corny for doing that. And
how you mush your bro? He mushed them into each other, bro.
Yeah, he got a double mush. That was crazy.
Everybody need a teammate like me because I wouldn't have held him back. I would have held the people back trying to hold him back. And no, let him get at him. Let him get him. Let him turn him loose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It would have been crazy. Yeah, he deserved that.
Yeah, Deebo came in looking like a Frenchman, drawn.
Right.
I don't know what he had on when he came into the game. Nonetheless, though, y'all brought up a good point, especially you, Symone, about him finding Jahan Dotson on that back shoulder throw in the second quarter. Him also finding Johnny Wilson for that touchdown that put them up to 21-6 in the third quarter, right? I think for me, that's a big deal because he's showing the willingness to trust those guys in those situations. Because the
I
Johnny
think
Wilson,
it's deeper than that.
the
I
Johnny
think it's
Wilson
deeper than
one.
that, Tone.
Explain, break it down.
I think he's seeing the whole field. You know what I mean? Because on both of them plays, AJ, Smitty, and Goddard, I think was on the field. And them are option 1, 2, and 3. He's seeing everything now at this point. He's seeing everything at this point. So to find, Johnny Wilson on the scramble drill, he's looking at everything. That was an elite play in the red zone, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
I agree.
The back shoulder throw, the back shoulder throw to Dotson. I'm like, Dotson is a wide receiver 1. That's the first thing that came to my mind when he caught that. It was just effortless, smooth, feet down, out of bounds.
I'm glad.
I'm like, he just looked good catching that pass. Like,
when I was watching,
like that's no mistake.
When I was watching the game, bro, and he threw that ball, and I saw the way Dotson just handled it. I wrote down in my notes, Dotson looked like a natural. He looked smooth. I wrote that. Like, he looked like that's what he does. So I would love to see Dotson touch that rock a little bit more. Feel me?
And Dotson heating up at the right time. Heating up for Thursday.
Yeah,
he definitely heating up.
Oh, good call.
That's a good point.
He heating up at the right time, baby.
He definitely heating up at the right time. Because if Lattimore don't play, then Dotson gonna be on the wide receiver 3.
And they he hearing the chatter because them commies talking all that G on Twitter. Oh, Dotson. Okay.
We're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. But to answer the thing about to talk more about Jalen Hurts, I think that what was the initial question? I think we got off track.
Basically, just
what you've been seeing.
What you've been seeing from him.
Oh yeah,
how he performed in that game, the ability to overcome, trusting the younger guys more than the new guys, things of that nature.
Yeah, I think the struggles in the beginning started from that stadium and the brightness. You can see it through the TV.
Yo, it's funny. Every time they were faced that way, there was a clear distinction in how he was seeing the field. It was clear.
CeeDee Lamb missed a wide open touchdown because he couldn't see the sun.
He was like, "Yo, like that stadium has a major design flaw." Major.
Did y'all see Jerry Jones talking about it after the game?
No, what did he say about it?
I feel sorry for Jerry. I ain't gonna lie.
He was like, "What y'all want me to do?" Everybody got the same view or whatever. They were like, "Have you thought about like putting up a curtain or anything? A curtain." People know where the sun is at a year in advance. They could track the sun and see where the sun is at. You want me to redesign the whole thing and build the whole thing?
So you ready to tear a stadium down and build it again?
I low-key feel him though.
No, because he aggravated because people talking about everything. You want to know who he hate that?
Yo,
he hate that.
You see what he said about him yesterday? He said, "Yeah, I expect us to play better without." He said, "I expect us to play better without Dak," and I feel like our offense looked better without Dak. No, the fuck.
He said that.
Yes, and no, they did not.
You know what I mean? Because they was asking him. They was like, they was I think they asked, "Did you expect Cooper Rush to look better?" You know what I mean? That he did. And Jerry was like, "Oh, let me clear something up. We wasn't winning with Dak." You know what I mean? Like that's real though. That's real.
That's real.
That's real. And
it's real, but you're not supposed to say that.
Hey man, he had enough. He had enough because this is how I look at it. Dak Prescott done hamstrung them. Hell, he ain't hold out.
No pun intended.
Facts. No pun intended. Right? He done hamstrung them folks. You know what I'm saying? And bullied them into giving him unprecedented amounts of money for the position. All the while not being able to build the roster when you're getting all of that bread. Now, people
that's on them. That wasn't gonna do nothing.
That is on, but from a business standpoint, you almost gotta pay him. You don't have to. You could have let him play it out on his deal. I think Jerry got a little buyer's remorse.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
I don't know.
I got a little buyer's remorse
in the first place.
If it was me, there's no way I'm paying. If I was gonna pay anybody, I might have paid CD.
Right.
But beyond that, I'm not paying you, Dak. I'm not. I've had you for X amount of years. You've had more weapons around you than you do today. And you expect me to pay you more money and you have less to work with? Nah, I'm missing with that. And this is the second time. Nobody want to frame it like this. But this is the second time Jerry got bullied into paying that man. It's the second time. The first time, remember when he was still on the rookie deal and everybody was like, "Yo, pay Dak." And they were right to say pay him, but he paid him a year too late. And the price tag was too high. Then, here we go again. You got bullied into paying him. You waited until September to pay that man. And this is the product you got. A 3 and 5.
He didn't deserve it though. My thing is he didn't deserve it. When you talking about that type of money at that age, for how many years you've been in the league without one playoff run to show for it? You know what I mean? So you can't be mad.
Not a single
That's
conference game appearance.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel sorry for Jerry Jones, because you got the Cowboys content creators who's really running around here on a fanboy parade saying stuff like, "This is what y'all wanted, right? Y'all wanted Dak out the lineup." You know what I mean? I bet you wish y'all Cowboys fan talk CFT. He went on Twitter. He said, "I bet y'all wish y'all had Dak now."
Dak wasn't going to do nothing different in that game.
Dak been blown out 5 times this year. You prefer to get blown out with Dak? That makes you feel better to get blown out with Dak? Like, I'm confused. Don't try to make it seem like y'all had a fighting chance with Dak coming into this game. That ain't the case, bro. Your season was over before the game, before the coin flip. It was a wrap. It was written for y'all. You know what I mean? So, like, just take your L and move on.
All we did was lower that casket into the ground.
That's it.
The body been prep.
It was prep. It was the mortician already done they already got their hair cut, makeup, all that good stuff already happened.
Already had the service, already had the viewing. All we did was lower that thing down. Throw the flowers on it.
Throw the dirt down there. That's all we did.
Dirt, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
It was done already. It was done already.
With Dak on the floor.
Dearly
and I ain't gonna lie, that win made me a stronger believer we was contenders more than the Bengals win.
Explain that. Break that down.
Because them division games could be tricky, and we knew that they was going to give us all they got. They was saving Michael Parsons to come back for that game. You know what I'm saying?
They sacked Hurts 4 times in the first half, 5 times in the first half.
Yeah, 5 times.
The most he been
five times. We were supposed to get their best punch,
and they
we're just better. We're just better than them. The offensive game plan that we had was flawless. We would have put 50 up on them if the sun wasn't a factor. The offensive game plan was flawless. It was simple. Let's let everybody get a turn on Carson, whoever that cornerback is.
They was working him.
That's everybody. Dotson got a turn. AJ got a turn. He was holding Smitty for dear life. I said, everybody get some. It was simple as that. We're going to scheme ways to get open on him. Too easy, man. They butt.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, we know they suck. We know they sorry. We know, again, that the body been prepped, but it's still a division rival. It's still a big rivalry. So, like you said, I agree with you. This win showed more to me than that Jags win. It showed more than the Bengals win. It showed more than any other win, because it showed that the way they took that game serious with all the injuries and despite all the injuries, and knowing that Dallas, they said before the game, this is it for Dallas. Dallas had to give it their all. This is their season right here. And we saw in the first half, Jalen got pressured the most. He got pressured all season. I might have saw since he's been in the league. I feel like I saw that stat.
No,
they were throwing everything at him. Michael Parsons put the microphone down and came back just to give us this last little punch. They was giving it their all. We was just overwhelmed. You saw how the Falcons played a division rival, the Saints, a team that had nobody, didn't have a wide receivers out, quarterback out, so many injuries, just traded Lattimore. And what did the Saints do at home? Upset the Falcons. Like,
very good point.
The Broncos almost got the Chiefs. They won by a block kick.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
And I'm saying, like, a destitute team like the Saints, no coach, no quarterback, entire team hurt, still defeated their rival in the Falcons, still want to give it all at home. That's what I was expecting from the little boys. But again, we just was way too much, baby.
I was concerned with coaching. I was thinking Kellen Moore going to try to blow them out and destroy them because he might feel some type of way about them. Nick Sirianni going to try to blow them out and destroy them. This Mr. wearing beat Dallas shirts. So I was kind of concerned about how the coaches was going to, but everybody was on the same page. Spank them and go home.
I'm glad you said that.
Lane Johnson was looking at the Commanders game before, He was looking at the Commanders game before playing Dallas. He said it in the interview. We wasn't worried about them.
A reporter was in the locker room. I believe she works for Fox or one of them stations. And she was talking to BG and all that kind of stuff. And BG was like, business as usual. But she was saying just the overall aura, the overall energy in the locker room was very militant. Like, as if come in, get out, get your win, go home, business as usual. We got more business to take care of. Like it was very businesslike for them. Like they're unimpressed by what they've done. They know, like they looked at this as just another game on the schedule. And I think the way that Jags game went kind of gave them a little bit of wake up call. Like, okay, this can slip away from you a little bit if you let it. And I think they wanted to make a concerted effort, make it a point to put their foot on Dallas next and carry that momentum into that Commanders game. And another thing that I want to put on notice is the fact that going into the fourth quarter with your starters on ice. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about this all last week. I kept saying, listen, you do not want this game to drag out into the fourth quarter. If you can help it, put Saquon Barkley on ice in that fourth quarter. Kenny Gainwell's touches, Will Shipley's touches are going to be more important this week, right? And lo and behold, it happened exactly the way it happened exactly the way we needed it to happen. Saquon Barkley did what he did. He did tweak his wrist a little bit in that first half. That's why he didn't play that final drive in the first half. But they put Saquon on ice in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts was on ice. A.J. Brown was on ice. All your starters, all your key players was on ice in the fourth quarter. And you carried that momentum into the Commanders game, being well rested, a short work week, right? Like it's that mattered to me. What's your thoughts on that dynamic?
My bad. I was on my phone.
No, cool.
On going out there getting busy with knowing we had the short work week and all of that stuff.
Knowing out there get busy, you got the short work week, and you managed to get your guys on ice in the fourth quarter just watching the game. What's your thoughts on that? How they handled it?
That was beautifully played. That's how championship teams play. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to go out, anytime Kenny Pickett able to go out there and get some reps, you having a good day. You know what I mean? Saquon Barkley had to play a quarter less. A.J. Brown had to play a quarter less. I mean, you just having a good day. I think we even got some backup offensive linemen in the game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Having a short week and being able to do that makes that much more of a difference. They probably in Philly right now. You know what I mean? A little more pep in their step. They didn't have to go through a grueling, hard-fought game. The Dallas Cowboys are a Division II football team right now. They don't even look like an NFL team. I'm just keeping it a bean. They just don't know where to be. They don't want to tackle. They don't want to run. They don't want to do anything. That was the easiest game we played all year. The easiest game we played all year was against the Dallas Cowboys when you think about it. You know what I mean? They couldn't run the ball. They had 104. I think they had 45 passing yards in the fourth quarter.
Yes,
they had
45 pass yards. Yes, they did. To put it in context, to give you an exact number, Cooper Rush had 45 passing yards. Trey Lance had 21. They both averaged less than 4 yards an attempt. Cooper Rush averaged 2 yards an attempt. That's throwing the ball to that's like throwing the ball from here to this damn door I'm looking at right now. Like, you know,
it's no difference. It's no difference than what a high school quarterback could. The best high school quarterback in the nation could have did that. It's no seriously. It's no difference. The Dallas Cowboys are a joke. They're a running joke. They're the joke that keeps on giving. As long as the Dallas Cowboys exist, I'll be able to have fun on social media. I will. Now I'm dragging NFL players' brothers because they don't even want to pay paychecks.
We're gonna get into that.
Oh yeah, we gotta get into that dirty ass young boy, who owed me some money. That dirty young boy lost the bet. It ain't even about the money, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's about here. This is a teachable moment for everybody. When you make a bet as a grown man, it's called being on man time to pay said bet. Now, I'm a master at roping people in. I roped him in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I roped him in because
how did you rope him in though?
Because I knew that social media means a lot to him because he's nobody in real life. So I knew that a bet with LB, your arch rival, would make you feel like somebody. Now I was going to win either way. If you won, if you would have paid me, I was going to talk trash. If you didn't pay me, I was going to make you look like the bum that you really are. So I just roped him in. It's just some mid-season content. You know what I mean? I'm a content curator. It's just we're at the halfway point. We get to laugh at somebody. Y'all, I just roped him in. You know, I knew he wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna pay for sure. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was gonna pay.
I knew he was.
Yeah. That's my fault. I should have did research on him. I looked at his lifestyle. Yeah, he out there looking real. Look at him.
When I tell y'all, I was screaming last night. Going,
that look like somebody that's gonna pay, man. That look like somebody that's gonna pay. He still got a soft spot in his head. He got a newborn head. That like somebody gonna pay. Peach head.
Yo.
That like somebody gonna pay.
Oh my
God. I'm just saying. Look, here go the bet right here. Let's bet a small 500.
But why would you? I don't get why he would publicly agree knowing he wasn't going to pay. He might as well just act like he didn't see your tweet. Why would you publicly agree knowing that this was going to be on the internet?
So this is my thing. I'm thinking the bet's still on, right? I'm thinking the bet is still on. So I'm looking for the bread. I'm like, we spank you. I'm like, bro, you need my payment info? We made the bet on in front of millions. Let me ask for my bread in front of millions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what a payment info? He like, oh, you ain't seen my tweet week 4 already. I knew it. I seen it. I said, what tweet? I'm laughing now. What tweet for week 4? When I said that we too injured, all bets canceled. What is that about?
Oh, you can't cancel no bet after you make the bet.
What are we talking about?
What kind of world do he think we living in? You can't cancel no bet after you make it.
Listen, when you make a ticket on FanDuel and something drastic happened, are you able to get your bread back from FanDuel?
That's what
doesn't make sense.
At that point, you lost the bet. Week 4, you lost the bet. That's what you should have paid up.
No, but then I'm not going. I ain't even count that. Look. And I put up there like I should do my research. Look how you was living before your brother got drafted. That's 2 turkey burgers from the cookout, the leftover cookout. I know what that is. I've been in that position. I'm the turkey burgers from the fridge in the aluminum foil pan. You got the open Miller's Light, the ketchup upside down, trying to get every drop. Then you got this skinny ass incense that you smoking. What is that? Look at it. Look at it in his hand. It's an incense. It's an Erykah Badu incense.
A pencil.
A pencil. You know what I mean? A number 2 pencil. You know what I mean?
That like a little eraser on the end of the pencil.
Man, that joint like a Q-tip. That's a brown Q-tip. Get it out of here.
Yo,
pickpocket.
Yo, that joint like a beadie. I don't know if you know what them is. That's like a little beadie.
A Jamaican stogie. Yeah, Jamaican stogie. I know what a beadie is.
You know what the beadie is? Oh my God.
I just don't get why he would have ever posted in any. Why did he post this pic?
I don't know why he did that either.
This is why he did that. You got to be careful what you post.
This is 2020. This was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, he was a grown man. Why would you put that on the internet? Why?
No. I need to know. Hold on. I need to know this, because you a sicko for real. How did you even find this picture?
How did you? I just want to. It's up there still. I just want the media.
No, but like, how did you have the mental fortitude to just say?
How did I? So this is you want to. This is what you want to do,
bro. Tell me what's in your mind.
This is what you want to know. You want to know how I vividly painted his life with those words off the caption. That's what you want to know, Tone. Tone, that is a skill. Tone, you got. I've ghostwritten raps for big time rappers. You gotta understand how my mind works. I saw the picture and I said, "You're done." It's so many things. That picture looked like he owed people. I shouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He looked like he owed hella bread.
Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised.
Bro,
why would he, for somebody who tries to pop and stunt on the internet like this man does, why would you not scrub all that media off your page? Why would you keep that online? That's my biggest concern, is the fact that he hasn't deleted all that content. Why is that up?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm a sniper, man. I'm a sniper. I just be trying to make the off season. I just try to make the season fun, especially when we winning. I lost a lot of Cowboys friends the last couple of weeks. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody wants to talk to me. He was the last one. And I have no more left. But it's not about the money. When anytime 2 grown men bet, it's really about the money. It's about the principle. It's bragging rights. It's trash talking rights. Yes. It could have been $500. It's not a big bet.
Did he say that wasn't his crib? He said that was a shorty's crib.
Yeah, he tried to say. Yeah. And you funny for no. This how no rapper brain, bro. You talking about if that's the kind of shorties you deal with, then we got a problem.
Said he living like he on. They said he living like he on the run. That's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. You know,
got a warrant out for his arrest.
On the run, and they living in a little motel room, and they only got their little side table at the motel room, and then it's like, oh, we gotta pack everything up. It's time to go.
He got a warrant. He got a warrant out. They looking for him. He's real low key.
Y'all the greatest, man. Y'all are the greatest.
But you know what? Eagles Twitter is the greatest though, because I just threw a couple of nuggets out there. They still frying him right now. I guarantee it. They're gonna be frying him all Veterans Day.
No, that's the thing for me was the fact that he replied to that and said that wasn't even my crib. That was a shorty crib.
Why? But see, that's how you know. That's how. But
That's
I'm not
even worse.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Something wrong with him. That's how you know it's something other. I swear to God, bro. I truly believe that it's something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible because people have family members with issues, man. Young boy got it. Young boy. He just say he not right up there, bro. Clearly, he not right up there, bro. He ain't right up there, bro. He ain't right up there. They want. That's why I know he wasn't right though. I'm gonna leave it alone after this, y'all. That's why I know he wasn't right. He said, "What the hell did he say?" He said, "It's crazy." Listen to this logic. He talking about some. Damn, you must need money that bad. What, bro? You lost the bet. You must need money that bad. You're trying to pay it. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? But like I said, man, God bless him. God bless him. God bless his soul, his heart, all of that.
Man, when somebody tell you God bless you, then you might as well just pack it in.
Yeah, you gotta pack it up.
Might as well just pack it in, man. Yo, that was an A1 segment, LB. I gotta tell you, man.
I'm sorry, I can't get over him thinking that it was better for that to be a shorty's crib. That's worse.
Yeah, Symone, you should be offended. You should be offended, Symone. You should be offended.
Put it on. That's worse. If you pull up to a shorty crib and she living like that, that's worse.
You should
I'd rather a dude be living like that than a lady.
That's what I'm like, she a smoker? Like, what type of person is this?
Yo,
he's a junkie? What type of lady is this?
No way.
Like what type, you know what I mean? Like you felt comfortable like sleeping there? Come on,
he said you
bro.
felt comfortable sleeping there.
Shorty would have to come to the whip outside.
Yo.
That was the best cap off to the Dallas week.
I see a lone Duracell battery on the table. What
was that, bro? Messing with Dirty Foot.
Yo, this
bro. Look, just look at all the stuff on the table. It's a double A battery on the table. It's a yellow Bic lighter. It's a bag of chip. It's a bag of Chip Ahoy. 2 turkey burgers from the cookout that probably sat there until 3 a.m.
Nasty ass.
Look at that white. Bro, look, bro. That's a Bud Light cup. Where do you get that from? It's a gas station.
He said it's a gas station cup. Did they get it
out? This is like that napkin back there for me.
No, wait, hold on, time's out. This ain't a Dutch. I know this top. Hold on, I know what this is. This
I don't know what that is.
This the White Owl joints. You know what I mean? That's
a White Owl. No, that definitely like a bony ass Swisher Sweet that he wrote. That's a Swisher. That got to be a Swisher. That got to be the small. Look at it, bro. It's like 0.2 grams in it.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. This is man.
But long story short, he wanna fight me, man. He wanna do something to me because he owed me.
Wait. Let me check the expiration date on this ketchup. So I'm stop playing. Hey, listen, man. It's all love, Terrence.
It's all love, T Boogie. T Boogie.
If he stayed up his price and wouldn't talk so sassy, then we wouldn't have to do all that.
That's it. That's it. Talking crazy, but we got the Commanders, y'all. Thursday night football.
Hold on, wait. Before we get there, though, we got to talk about the defense, too. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to A.J. Brown. He had one of the most quietest 100-yard games that I've ever seen him have. He had a 100-yard
A.J. had a bean yesterday?
Exactly. Exactly. He had 100 yards on the calm. On the calm.
And people was trying to fight me all weekend saying Terry McLaurin was the best wide receiver in the NFC.
He's not. In the NFC? No.
In the NFC, bro.
In the NFC?
NFC, bro.
Where
NFC.
Justin Jefferson plays?
Where Justin Jefferson plays. Where CeeDee Lamb plays. You know what I mean? NFC. Right. AJ Brown.
What are we talking about?
Come on.
And I like Scary Terry. When people say stuff like that, it makes me mad because I'm like, now you're forcing me to say something bad about a player I actually like. Like, I like Scary Terry. He's professional. He get the job done, and he do what he got to do. He lay low. Please, Scary Terry is a great wide receiver, but just be mindful. Be mindful. Anyway.
Be mindful. Yeah, be mindful.
Yeah, be demure. Is that what it is? Is that what y'all saying now? Be demure. Be cutesy with it. You know what I mean? Anyway, be respectful.
I know somebody ain't bring up Debo in this NFC conversation.
Debo can't run better routes than Ayuk. What are we talking about? Come on now. Ayuk.
McLaurin is having a good year though.
No, he is for sure. He finally got a quarterback. And for him to have the career he's had without having a quarterback is remarkable. If you ask me,
it speaks volumes. But then
to say best in the NFC, be mindful.
Be mindful. Be respectful.
Sure. Be respectful of these.
Be courteous.
Top 5, go on, throw them up in there. But number 1, be mindful.
For sure.
And whoever said Debo in the chat, I hope you talking about from when we was talking about the outfit earlier. I hope you're not talking about no best NFC.
I know you ain't talking about Debo from Friday. Like you got to. I don't know what you've been watching, but anyway. Somebody
said Debo not even the best on his team.
He's not. Are you a better receiver than him? It's clear.
I think so. Debo was like a running back. What do they call those?
He's explosive. Like he's not a better route. He's not a better wide receiver than Smitty. And I'm not even trying to disrespect Smitty, but like he's not a better wide receiver than Smitty. I think Debo will have a crazy career if he transitioned to tight end at some point. Interesting. Anyway, Eagles defense, let's get on that, right? Because they forced 5 turnovers yesterday. 4 forced fumbles. They recovered them all. And an interception by CJ. But I got to start with the man of the hour, man. I got to be honest. Zach Bond, pay that man yesterday. Pay him yesterday. Whatever you got to do, cut the check because the price is only going up. 3 straight weeks being the highest graded linebacker in football. 3 games of having 12 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 10 tackles, 1 TFL, 1 interception, 8 tackles, 1 TFL, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. This guy is playing lights out football. I know we've been doing a lot of comparisons about, wow, like, is he on par with TJ Edwards when we had him? Well, I think he's better. The way he's impacting the game, forcing turnovers, his ability in coverage, being able to play solid out the sideline, being able to fit the run gaps. Don't get me wrong. TJ Edwards can fit the run gaps. He's very good at that. He's very good at his job, smart player. But what Zach Bond gives you way more than what TJ Edwards was ever able to give you. But again, it's not about TJ Edwards. It's about Zach Bond. Give me your perspective on just that linebacker room right now, the way they're playing. Zach Bond and Kobe Dean had a great game, the way he was tackling in the open field, making guys feel it. Give me your perspective on that linebacker room right now.
Zach Bond need a C on his chest. Zach Bond need a C on his chest, and Zach Bond need to get extended. Zach Bond should be Zach Bond is the best linebacker in the National Football League right now. I said it. He the best linebacker in the National Football League. I know people are going to say Fred Warner. He's playing better than Fred Warner this year.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's just a fact. Interceptions, tackles, fumbles. He's doing everything. Sacks. He's doing everything on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? He's bringing pressure. You know what I mean? And when we do that, I always forget the name of the kind of pressure we bring when we just disguise the 5th guy. But he's doing that simulated pressure. He's doing a real good job of bringing simulated pressure. He's just him. And then Nakobe Dean's development, not even development, just Nakobe Dean being able to stay healthy and getting the playing time under his belt, man. Because Nakobe Dean is, we was iffy on him all year. I was iffy on him all year. Nakobe Dean is having an elite season as well. You got 2 linebackers that love playing with each other and love, getting it on. We looking good, man. We looking good. Nakobe could take a small 2-year deal. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll take that to stay around. Zach Bond need like a 3-4 year deal though, bro. He different.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You got to keep Zach Bond in the building. Like, there's no way. This can't. I know the Eagles don't really like to commit to linebackers long term. This can't be one of those moments. He has transformed your defense. He's transformed your entire linebacker room. This is the most stable your linebacker room has been in years, even when TJ Edwards was here. This is the most stable your linebacker room has looked, top to bottom, pass coverage, run stopping, sideline to sideline, tackling in the open field, being fast to the ball, forcing turnovers. I can't remember the last time our linebackers have forced this many turnovers in this span. Your linebackers have forced what? Your linebackers have forced 4 turnovers in 2 games. When's the last time an Eagles linebacker group has done that? Symone, what's your thoughts on the linebackers right now?
I love it. I feel like when we started the season, the linebacker room was a big question. Whether Devin White came in, left, what Devin White was going to be, if he was going to get back into form, if the Zach Bond moving him to the inside experiment was going to work, if Nakobe Dean was going to take that next step. But Nakobe and Zach Bond, they fully exceeded expectations. I can't believe we got Zach Bond for how low we got him. Having 2 linebackers on the field that is dogs, it's insane. Like the impact that they're having, phenomenal. The playmaking we're getting from Zach Bond, the tackling we're getting from Nakobe Dean, like this defense as a whole, like LB said, if we could just stay healthy, it's scary. It's scary hours the way that they consistently after the bye week have kept it like that foot on the gas, that tenacity. It's insane, bro. It's insane. But yeah, I know Nakobe Dean got a lot of hate. You know, it took a little while, but what they say, better late than never. You know what I'm saying? He here now.
Mm-hmm.
He here now. You know what I'm saying? He here now. And he's been consistent. Zach Bond's been consistent. I love it. I love it.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the defense, they just look transformed from last season. They're faster. They're more athletic. They're more instinctive. They're tackling better. It seems like they are truly moving in one single direction, right? Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean have been phenomenal as rookies. Collectively, the DBs, the team held CeeDee Lamb to 6 catches on 10 targets, 21 yards, average yards per reception, 3.5 yards. Longest catch of the day was 10 yards. Quinyon Mitchell on 48 total snaps played, 4 targets, 2 receptions, 14 yards allowed, 58.3 passer rating. Cooper DeJean on 48 total snaps played, 5 targets, 2 receptions, 5 yards allowed, 47.9 passer rating. CJ with the interception. I mean, Darius Slay had an okay game. He kind of was in and out of the lineup. He tweaked his ankle on the first drive on defense, and he wasn't really the same after that. He came back in the game, made a couple plays, but I don't know. And this is a question I want to ask you guys maybe a little later on. Maybe we can get to it now. But I don't know if Darius Slay will make the rest of the season. He's starting to break down in these ticky-tack ways. The knee, the ankle, you know, it's these ticky-tack things. What was it the last time? The groin, right? When he missed that last game. So I don't know if Slay is going to make the season, but regardless, Rodgers is filled in nicely. Jalen Carter has been a menace right now. His impact is outweighing his numbers. Milton Williams got a sack in a fumble recovery. Jalen Carter got a sack. Bryce Huff made a play, had a strip sack. You know what I'm saying? Jalix Hunt even got in on the action. Pass deflection at the line of scrimmage. Nakobe Dean tackling his ass off. I mean, this defense is playing better than I feel like I've seen him in years.
Yeah. To be clicking on all cylinders like this. To be clicking like this on all cylinders consistently. I haven't seen this. But shout out to our girl Mel. Mel said we got to mention Maddox getting benched. That was huge, obviously.
Right. I think we was the first platform that said that needed to happen too.
Maddox is fine. Obviously, yesterday was garbage time. Fine, but yeah, in a meaningful game, Maddox can't be on the floor. We know that. But that's the Slay situation. That is very unfortunate. Like you said, it's like any, you know, he's getting older, so he's feeling them hits different. Them hits is literally hitting different. You know what I mean? When he's out there, he's still like when he's out there, he's solid. But I don't think, those injuries, they just keep piling up. He's able to like come back and get in the game. But after this season, that age is gonna catch up to you at some point.
Yeah, and I just have a hard time believing that the Eagles will allow him to come back, knowing how young they are and just how much talent they have, just waiting to get their opportunity. I just have a hard time believing that he comes back the following season. But regardless, that's a far cry from.
I really don't. I really don't, to be honest. I think it's going to be on a very, very cheap deal. I think he'll come back.
Really?
He might. He'll take a limited role too to do it. Slay is very self-aware of where he's at in his career.
Yeah,
I will give him that. He is very self-aware. I mean, he's made it very clear at the beginning of the season. He said, I ain't got too many of these left. So, you know, what I really care about right now is making sure I pour into these young guys, get Q ready. You know what I'm saying? He keep Q close to him, bro. Like every chance he get, he working with Q, making sure bro, Q is in good hands, man. Q, Keely Ringo, Isaiah Rodgers, all these young guys, they're in good hands, man. They got some good veterans. Like CJGJ is a good veteran. Darius Slay is a good veteran. You know what I'm saying? BG, a great veteran. BG got it on the action. I think BG had a half a sack yesterday. I mean, BG is blowing my mind right now with just how, like, the motor, the level of intensity he's playing with, just leading. He's the heart and soul of this team, if you ask me. Him and CJGJ, they're the heart and soul of this team.
I agree.
They're the heart and soul of this team. So, where we at? We 50 minutes deep. We got super chats. We got 25 of them. So let's get to those. So far so good. Y'all's been a hell of a show. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Listen, man, we got over 900 people in this live stream. Over 900 people. We need y'all to hit that like button. There's no way we got over 900 people in here and we ain't saying 900 likes, distributed all over the place. So we need y'all to smash that like button. We need y'all to get active. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And by the way, hit that like button. Y'all know y'all roll. You guys are locked in on the Linc Up featuring Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, and yours truly, Tone DeShields II. You know the vibes already. Let's get to these super chats.
Did y'all want to touch on the Commanders a little bit? Just thoughts.
We can do that because it is a short week, so we can do that real quick. The Pittsburgh beat them by 1 point. They kind of gave Pittsburgh's defense a little bit of a tough time. They were kind of moving the ball a little bit. I watched that game. Jaden Daniels, he's good, but he's young and he ain't played us yet. So we're gonna see how good he really is. It's gonna be a fun game, a good game. Are we home for that game, by the way?
Yeah.
We winning that game. This is gonna be the toughest environment. This is gonna be the toughest environment he's ever played in the NFL. We winning that game.
I feel like this game is the game, baby. And I feel like this is the game. Like this, the NFC East race is going to be tight. We all play the same teams. When it comes to strength of schedule, whatever that means, our division had one of the easiest schedules. We all playing these same opponents. We know Washington is going to stack up some wins. We're going to stack up some more wins. This is going to matter. These games against Washington, it's going to matter at the end when it comes to who's winning the East, who is hosting a divisional, a playoff game, because that wild card weekend is going to be insane. And we had to be at home. It's some tough teams that is going to be the 6th seed. That's going to be the 5th seed. That's going to be the 7th seed. And we don't want to end up being 5, 6, or 7 and have to go to Atlanta or have to go to Washington in the playoffs. Even if we end up having a high seed, but we slip one to Washington, it could turn left in the playoffs. Like, we got to get this win. This could come down to the NFC East. This could come down to having to come down to Atlanta to play in the first round. This could come down to having to go to the West Coast and play the Rams in the first round, whatever. So we got to win this goddamn game. I'm feeling confident. We're at home. We have a big advantage. I feel like playing them first at home, you know what I mean, to set the tone for what this matchup is going to be, what this rivalry is going to be like now that the Commanders is a real opponent. So, child, Thursday night going to be a movie.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't have said it any better. Thursday night is definitely going to be a movie. What I got from, the Commanders and the Steelers game was that the tape is up. They gave young boys some hard times, man. He started moving the ball a little better in the second half, but I think they had like 5 3-and-outs. You know what I mean? I think, they was doing a good job of, keeping them off of the field, man, for real. And then they got 7 of them points because Mike Tomlin tried to go for the kill early. You know what I mean? On a fake punt. So, I think young boys still got a hard time putting a scoring drive together. You know what I mean? They beat the Giants just off field goals alone. You know what I mean?
They haven't beat a team over 500 yet. Like,
exactly.
That's a good point.
When they played the team, like when they've matched up, because of course, like week 2, you could be 1-1, and week 3, you could be
right.
You know what I mean? But when they faced an opponent that was above 500 at the time, they lost.
Yeah, and them questions we're gonna have to answer too, like because we got to play. We got to play the Ravens. We got to play, the Steelers as well. So we got some stuff too. Yeah, you got some stuff that's coming down the pike. I think we win this game though because it's in Philly on a short week and they banged up. You know what I mean? They banged up. I don't think Brian Robinson is probably not going to play again. You know what I mean? Austin Eckler is a formidable back, but we stopped him to run at a really, really amazing clip. And I think that it's so much recent film on how to get under his skin because he just got bothered and touched up pretty bad by the Steelers. And we bring pressure, you know what I mean, to that degree as well. But we're a little better on the back end than the Steelers, in my opinion. So I think the Philadelphia Eagles will win this game, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a war. You know what I mean? I don't think we're just going to blow them out and mop the floor with them. I think it's going to be a chess match. We got to be ready for it.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those games where I feel like the team that probably makes the first mistake is going to be on their heels.
Yeah.
And, you know, you guys said it. That Pittsburgh Steelers team, they really could have beat them by double digits, but they kind of, you know, they fumbled at the goal line. They had the botched fake punt. You know, they were trying to, like you said, go for the kill early, and it kind of came back to bite them. You know, Russell Wilson threw an interception, you know, but they overcame it. Fumbled the goal line, overcame it. And I think they can be had. Their defense is really not that good. Their defense is really not that good. I think they can be had. And again, this is going to be the toughest game that Jaden Daniels plays in. This is going to be the rowdiest environment that he's played in the NFL, right? I know some people are going to try to correct me and say, well, he was in a national, he did all. Listen, I'm talking about the NFL level. All that college shit don't mean nothing to me. In the NFL, this is going to be the most violent environment he's played in the NFL. And we're going to find out if he can handle it. We're going to find out if he can, you know, play up to par when he actually lined up against some big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's going to be fun. You know, they're 7-3 for a reason. But they made a grave mistake. They should have never lost to the Steelers. They fucked up. They should have never lost. They're not getting the number one spot. They're not getting the number one spot again. I put that on everything.
Ooh.
Go on, Mo.
I was very
aggressive.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really trying to put belt to ass this week. I really am more than anybody right now. I'm trying to. I want the Eagles to really abuse them. Use and abuse them. You got
me scared, Tom.
Good. No, but like for real though, man. I'm like, listen, Commanders fans, y'all got a right to be excited. Y'all got a future now. So it seems. No. But be humble.
So it seems.
Be humble. Be humble. Understand that you this guy. You can't walk in the party and start putting your finger in everybody's plate. No. You gotta walk around, shake some hands.
Be mindful. Be mindful.
Yeah, like didn't your parents ever tell you like before you get too comfortable at the cookout, go say hi to your grandmother, go say hi to your auntie, go say hi to your uncle. Hey, listen, make sure you speak to everybody right before you touch that damn food. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Go say hi. Make sure you go check in with everybody. Hey, Commanders, y'all still got to check in with us, okay? Y'all still got to check in when y'all step in our city. You feel me? You know, we this is still our division. So we're going to find out what they really about, and we're going to find out what the Eagles about. It's going to be really exciting to see. It's going to be fun.
I agree. Be mindful. Y'all knew to this in the race to win the NFC East. Y'all knew to this.
And we're going to find out what they have to do with it.
We've been here, and we're still here. We are still the team that is in the running for the NFC East. Dallas ushered themselves out, and y'all came in. But like Tone said, be mindful while you're here. Have some respect for the big dogs of the division. Because we've been holding the NFC East down. We've been keeping this division respectable. We've been keeping this division something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't been holding y'all weight in the division since RG3 was cooking for that 1 year. So be mindful. Have some respect for the backbone, the foundation, and keep it cute.
Yeah, they lost their way. They lost their way. They're not used to being in these situations, man. It's a peasant fan base. It's a peasant fan base, but they got a lot of things to be happy about right now. They're not used to success. Listen to what we talking about the Commanders, huh? They just got a new name. They're not used to success. They're just good right now.
We're not even sure if they're keeping his name. So
we're not even sure who they are for real, man. Let's think about this. There's always a 2-horse race in the thing. Who always one of the horses? Okay, we got a new horse this year. We got a new horse this year. Good for the new guy. We've been here though. So yeah, keep it respectful, man. Let's get to your super chats.
Yeah, let's get to these, y'all. They piling up, and we appreciate y'all for sure. You guys are locked in on the Linc Up, featuring Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, and yours truly, Tone DeShields II. We appreciate the love and the support. Y'all know how we get down. We always go through the show, go through our spiel, go through our various topics, our segments, and then we end the show with all y'all super chats, and then we get out of Dodge. So let's get to it. Dwayne Fogg became a member. Shout out to Dwayne. That's what's up.
What up, Dwayne?
Leo Bega with the $1.99. He says, dirty ass young boy didn't get his allowance, OB.
He didn't get his allowance. He need to cough up that chicken.
He on the phone with Micah right now.
Right now. There's people tagging Micah. Micah ain't got nothing to do with that.
At all. I mean, unless they got a joint bank account and he got to ask for permission. But we'll see. Chef Cook Skinner. LB, you want this one?
Yeah, he said, "What up, Linked Up fam? It's Commanders Week ALB. Don't let me call a dirty ass young boy on you. Raise hell." Hey, do whatever you gotta do, man.
Hey, Chef,
You know,
Chef, all I know is after we whip your ass, I want you still cooking. You better not stop cooking.
Yeah, don't stop cooking.
Don't stop cooking.
Don't stop cooking. Chris Tomlinson, we need a dirty ass young boy track. It's brewing. It's brewing.
And the thing is, though, I listen to LB music a lot. So if I see a single on Apple Music with the acronym DYB, I'm gonna lose it.
It's brewing.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna lose it.
Where are you from?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Philly. Born and raised.
Philly.
Yeah.
Music.
Born and raised 23rd and Diamond.
Say music.
For sure.
LB.
What music?
Say music, Tom.
Music.
Say LB.
Music.
Because at first Tom was like music. That music.
Like Memphis, like Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like
Glorilla for me.
like
Glorilla.
Yo, it's
yeah,
funny
he
you
talking
say
about some
that.
that music. I got that music.
I've been listening to a lot of Glow lately. I rock with Glow. She tough.
No, I rock with Glow too. Glow album hard. Glow album hard.
But
that caught me off guard though.
I've been living in Texas for about a year. There's some change though, so I don't know. I just moved down here last year. Anyway, shout out to Chris. He said, "Yeah, we got that one." Shout out to Chris. We appreciate you, brother. Uncle Nate, he says, "I have no sympathy for Dallas. Command hers is next." That's crazy.
Command hers, commodes. That's what I call them.
Shout out to the commandos. He said the commodes. Yo, funny guy.
Trash man. Toilet.
Uncle Nate, man. Uncle Nate, appreciate you, brother. Sean Johnson with the $1.99.
Sean Johnson, happy Veterans Day, LB. I appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Sean. Appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to LB, man. Shout out to all the veterans. Y'all do amazing work.
Yeah, all
man.
the veterans around the world, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all.
Happy Veterans Day.
Dante with the $4.99 says we needed to extend Zach Bond. That's funny. Zach Bond yesterday. He playing like Fred Warner out there. Hell, probably even better, bro.
That's a fact. Wrong. We were just touched on that. You're definitely not wrong.
You're not wrong, Dante, at all. Like I think that if I'm Zach Bond agent, I got the Birdman hands. Like just come on.
So the thing about it is somebody gonna pay him. We can't afford to be cheap. We can't. Listen, if we lose Zach Bond this offseason. If we lose him this off, he might not be eligible. I think he is eligible to get paid. Yeah, there's a couple people like did Milton Williams get that fumble yesterday?
Yep.
What was it? That was Milton.
Yep, Milton.
Yep. And he got a sack. So he got a sack and he got.
I think you got to pay. You got to pay Milton too.
Okay, let me ask you this question real quick since we're here. If it came down to it and you had to make a decision, Milton or Zach, who you paying? I know who I'm paying.
Zach.
I gotta pay Zach.
It's harder to find a Zach than a Milton.
It is. That's true.
I agree with that 100%. Thank you, Dante. Appreciate you, brother. Uncle Nate back again with the $9.99 super chat. Says LB from a Marine ball to an Army ball. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to
Happy Veterans Day, man. Shout out to you, Nate.
Let's fly. War with the $4.99 super chat. He says we put belts to ass. Not too many negatives for me. I just wish we ran the ball a tad bit more earlier. That's it though.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that assessment.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. And look, when you really
we're gonna need Saquon Thursday though. Saquon might have to get 30 totes Thursday.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I need Saquon to go.
Saquon better get ready, boy.
Hey, bro, because they was out there hitting Najee. I thought you trying to take Najee out, bro.
Yo, they was. I ain't gonna lie, they was. They
was hitting. They I ain't gonna lie. They look different. They look different at times.
I mean, that's what happens when you bring some respectability to the defense. You got Bobby Wagner and you trade for Marshawn Lattimore. You better play tougher. You better hit harder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, listen, shout out to them for making the right decisions. You know, I respect the Commanders for making the right decisions throughout the offseason, hiring the right people. It's not easy being great. You know, we know that firsthand. So,
right.
It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of putting the right people in the right positions. You know, they're learning. They're learning, and so far they're off to a solid start. Shout out to Wharf, man. We appreciate you. Cody with the $2 super chat. Do we see more Wilson going forward? Johnny Wilson? Interesting question.
I think in the red zone.
Yeah, in the red zone. It was good to see him make that play because I think that's a huge confidence booster for him. When a guy makes the play like that on that stage in that environment, it does something to his confidence. It's that moment where you say to yourself as a rookie, "Oh, I could play in this league. I could get open in this league." So all he got to do is just stick to the fundamentals. Make sure he's make sure he stay on the jugs machine, and he'll be cool. Because coming into the league, his athleticism wasn't the question. It was, can he be a consistent catcher? And that was Jalen threw a dot. He threw a beam at him, and he caught it. So all he got to do is just continue to just make the plays when they come his way. Because, again, a young guy that doesn't get the ball thrown his way, it's real easy to sleepwalk in the game. You feel what I'm saying? And then when it comes to you drop it. So shout out to Johnny Wilson, man. So I think we will see more from him, Cody. I do. Thank you for the super chat, Cody. Soul on Wax. You want to read this one?
My guy Soul on Wax, thank you for the $10 super chat. He said, defense. These young boys getting busy. Howie with the ingredients. Chef Fangio with the recipe. We cooking, and it's a beautiful thing. Man, don't we got the best defense in the league right now?
Pretty much. What I can do.
I think yesterday solidified it. I think if you talk about, I think we got like 10 turnovers the last 2 games.
Damn.
Yeah, it's something crazy. We got 2 picks last week, and nothing. We got 8. We got 5. We had 5 turnovers yesterday, and we had 3 the game before.
Yeah.
We had 2 interceptions.
Yeah, so that's 7.
Sidney Brown got a joint. Well, Sidney Brown and Ringo got one on special teams.
So technically that's 8. And then
that's 8.
Before that, against the Bengals, we forced 3 interception, fumble. I think it was 2 in that game.
We had a fumble against the Bengals?
Yeah, we forced a fumble on Gesicki.
Yeah.
And it was an interception that whatchamacallit threw. Joe Burrow, he threw.
Gardner Johnson got that one.
Yeah. Gardner Johnson got 2 picks on the season on the low. Anyway, but as far as being a top defense, you are right. Just to give you some metrics here, I think I pulled them up earlier, but just for clarity, these are our metrics in terms of where we are defensively in some key categories. So, second in the NFL in yards per game allowed, second in the league in yards per play allowed, third in the league in pass yards per game allowed, third in the league in red zone touchdown rate allowed. Rushing yards per game allowed is 5th in the league, and points per game allowed is 5th in the league. We have a top 5 defense, y'all.
Yes, top 5.
We got top 5 defense.
I mean, when you average it out, it might be like top 4 or top 3.
Yeah,
you do the average.
And me personally, I only asked for a top 14 defense because of how bad they were last year. I said if you can get these guys to that, I can live with that. Because that's, in my opinion, when you top 14, that's playoff level. 14 teams make the playoffs, so I'm doing the math like that. But yeah, man, you're right, Soul on Wax. We cooking, and we cooking with fish grease, brother. We cooking. Shout out to you though. We appreciate you. For the super chat. All right,
Kevin Quinn.
Kevin Quinn,
thanks for the super chat. He said, we will see y'all Thursday. Enjoy while you can. We looking forward to it, brother.
Hey, listen, Kevin.
We're looking forward to it.
I'm going to be respectful because you paid for this. Just know you're going to be reminded of who you are.
Just come back.
Thursday.
Just come back. Just come back. Just come back.
Is that you streaming on Friday?
Yes, we are. You already know. You said it right. You know.
Hey,
Friday.
She called it.
Friday at 12 o'clock if y'all can. I'm going to be at the whip. But yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate you, brother. Nonetheless, we appreciate you. With the War $4.99 super chat, he says, I was at the game. Them folks was crying leaving the game in the third quarter. Dallas lit, though. This is my second time going. Y'all got to get out there. No, yeah, Dallas.
I'm going to get out there.
Dallas is, I like Dallas.
I got to have I got to have the National Guard with me, man, when I go.
Yo,
right.
I'm a marked man out there.
You need security.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry.
For sure, they definitely.
I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for the security. I'm gonna have like three security guards with me.
That is funny, man. Shout out to War. Appreciate you, brother. Mac 10s. Question for you, LB. Go ahead, read this one.
He said, "Hey, LB, make sure you show Lou a pic of Jalen Carter holding up Jaden Daniels in the air like a little baby during the college days. He definitely tucked him in nice and tight."
I saw that. That was hilarious. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mac.
Shout out to Mac, man.
We appreciate you.
This is Miss Austin.
Miss Nina.
What's up, Nina?
Miss Austin, how you doing? Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thursday night, we'll put everybody on notice with a win. We're coming into our own, and it's starting to look scary. Dotson will get some meaningful targets. What do y'all think about Huff and Hunt? Fly was fly. Oh, I forgot about Hunt, though, yo.
Yeah,
Hunt.
He had a pass.
He affected the game on his first.
Yeah,
on his first rep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking good. And I don't know, man. Huff been a little quiet the last 2 weeks. That's a good thing, though.
He had a strip sack yesterday. So that was good for him. Forced a turnover, got a sack, and it was one of his best moves. Like it was the best I've seen him look executing a pass rush move. He looked powerful, he looked fast, he looked instinctive. He is battling a wrist injury or some kind of hand injury right now, so that's why he only played 6 snaps in the last game. And I feel like he's been better in run stopping situations. But I also think Vic Fangio and just that overall coaching staff has done an amazing job at figuring out how to maximize each player's talents at a particular down and distance, right? Jordan Davis, he may not be playing as many snaps as Jalen Carter. To put it in context, last game, Jalen Carter played damn near every snap. Jordan Davis only played like 20 snaps. And his snaps are typically first down, second down, or third and short, fourth and short, things like that. That's his skill set right now. That's how you maximize him right now. And then you got Moro Ujoma coming in the pass rush, Milton Williams coming in the pass rush. I think they figured out their rotation on the D-line, and I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nina. We appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. And Boogie, it's my little brother. Shout out to my little brother and Boogie, man. I appreciate you, dog, with the 19.
Ant, what up?
Super chat.
What's up, Ant?
Appreciate you, man. It's my dog, man. We was on the phone yesterday kicking it. My guy. Blood brother, too. I know a lot of people throw that around, but it's my blood brother. Anyway, Mac 10, back again with the Dallas super chat. Appreciate you, brother, for just showing love. Means a lot, dog.
Mac, what up?
Appreciate you, Mac.
And then Dana Scott with the $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, sweetheart.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Green Wing
Man.
Shout out to Green Wing Man. He was one of my giveaway winners. He won an Eagles jersey, a Jalen Hurts authentic Eagles jersey from Fanatics. So shout out to Green Wing Man. Shout out to him. I think this for LB.
Green Wing Man. Yeah, he said LB, don't do that to Terrence Parsons Jr. like that. It's not his fault. His hairline been trying to escape his face since '97. Show him sympathy. You're right. I'm gonna show him some sympathy, man. You're right, Green Wing Man. You're right. I'm gonna chill.
He said it been trying to escape his face. Shout out to my man Greeny, man. I appreciate you, dog. Chef back again with the $5. He said that picture sums up the Cowboys season. I ain't gonna lie, man. He looked wild.
That was crazy.
He looked crazy. Crazy. Mac 10 back again. LB.
He said, "Hey LB, make sure you show Lou a pic of Jay." We saw that. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, he said it again.
Let me go up. Oh, he said it again. Yeah, we're definitely gonna show him. That's about to be the thumbnail all week.
For sure. Thank you, Mac. We appreciate you, dog. And Greeny back again. He says, with that being said, what are your key moments? What key moments are you looking for on Thursday's matchup against the Commanders? Good question.
I wonder if Jordan Mailata coming back.
That's a good
Was
question.
he on IR?
He was on IR. He should be coming off, though, I think. Because he got hurt in what game? Was it Giants?
Bengals.
Oh, damn.
If it was the Bengals, he ain't coming back then.
Yeah, if it was the Bengals, he ain't coming back for a while. Okay, never mind. I forget that then.
It might have been Giants. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. But regardless, though, he's still on IR.
Browns.
Even if it is Giants. Browns.
It was the Browns game? He might be back then.
Yeah, because he might be back. Let me see something. He might be back. He might be coming back for this game. Yeah, you might be right. You may be onto something because
they say he's due to come back.
He's due to come back. Yeah, we need him. We need him this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
But yeah, key moments. Yeah, well, yeah. So, Symone, what's some matchups you looking forward to watching in that game?
One for sure. Like I said, the Steelers turned the ball over twice. We have to take care of the ball like that. We have to play a clean game. We can't give Washington extra opportunities. Like I said, when I said earlier, the only thing that could beat us is us. We got to be on our P's and Q's this game. Turnovers have to be clean. Obviously, Scary Terry defensively. One thing, I mean, this is a new Washington team, but last season, the season before, Washington's always given us their best. Like, this is a new quarterback, obviously, new coach, new owner, new all that. But we know Washington is going to give us their best. That's what they've been doing the last 2 seasons. Running the ball. We have to run the ball. And we got to take care of the ball. I feel like the biggest thing is not turning the ball over. Play calling has to be smart. We saw that yesterday with the Steelers too. Doing that fake punt and whatever, giving them the ball in the red zone literally instead of just punting away and trusting your defense. Play calling has to be smart, and we have to take care of the ball. I feel like we do those 2 things, then we gonna be good. And Ertz coming to not play. Oh yeah, Ertz is gonna be coming to not play. But yeah, I feel like we control our controllables literally, playing clean football, play calling on point, taking points, kicking field goals, not getting cutesy, being very mindful. Feel like we're going to be good. I feel like the run is going to be good. Not sure. I don't think they have the best run defense. Saquon.
It's not horrible, but it's not the best.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Saquon gonna have to strap up though. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day. Strap up them cleats, baby. Stretch it out. I need him stretching right now.
All right.
That wasn't bad at all. There was nothing pause about that.
You said my man need to strap it up, stretch it out. Like I'm losing my
mind. It was getting crazy. It was getting crazy.
No, it was not. It wasn't because I literally said strap up them cleats.
I know.
Y'all be leaving stuff up to interpretation, knocking on all this wood. That's what you said, LB. Look,
I know, but it's like how I get you straight.
No, I said it specifically. I said strap up them cleats. See how I kept it clean, okay?
I hear you. I listen. I ain't mad at you. I get it.
I don't know you want to put up no pause.
Hey, no, not for all this wood is crazy.
Yo,
that's what you said.
I know. I thought it was me. I'm
but we forgot though. That's the thing. We forgot.
Right. It was done. It was buried. You don't want remembering it. It was buried. It was done.
Yo, Symone.
Ronald Knight said, "LB, why you do that man like that? He's a pickpocket. He's a bum.
You got to treat him how they need to be treated.
You got to treat pickpocket. I should have called the cops. You pickpocket."
Shout out to Ronald, man.
My guy, High Dime.
What's going on?
He said, "Yo, what's up, LB? Symone Tone blowing on that Dallas pack. Washington next."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's about to be a pack up for Washington. It's a big game, y'all. It's a big
game.
It's a big one on Thursday. Oh, whoa. Melly J. Y'all do it. You see, y'all. Hey. This what we doing.
No, you start though. Tone started.
No. Y'all catch me. So I'm trying to make sure that y'all.
Melly J. Melly J with the $4.99. Where's that? $4.99 said Bond and DeJean are all-purpose defenders. We're seeing what Fangio's system is supposed to look like. Finally, it was never really wrong with it. You know what I mean? It just was guys you have to be fundamentally sound. And we set the tone in the first play of the game. If you look at the Cowboys' first play,
CJ
Gardner Johnson came down and cracked somebody. That was it. We let them know that we was going to be physical. You know what I mean? It's all about knowing where you're supposed to be and reading the field. That's what Fangio's scheme is about.
Yeah,
I think. Right. Somebody said something on Twitter that was interesting to me, man. I think it just was too many old dudes running the scheme over there in Miami. That's what I think the issue was.
It's funny you say that because are they talking about the personnel or are they talking about the coaches?
The personnel.
That's fascinating because those Miami guys, when he left, they was acting like they won the lottery. They was happy. They talking about he just didn't fit our culture, or he was just like they was basically trying to criticize Fangio like he didn't know what he was doing. Mm-hmm. They was saying like he had us doing all this extra stuff like practicing harder than we supposed to. I'm like, oh, y'all soft. Right. That Miami lifestyle going to your head. Vic Fangio is not built for Miami. He a Pennsylvania dude. He a Scranton dude. You know what I'm saying? He made for the cold weather of all 4 seasons. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that wasn't ever even a good fit for him. I mean, I think he was probably just it's a job. They paying me good. They paid him a lot. I think he's still getting paid by them. But nonetheless, yeah, man, they've done a great job. They've done a great job filling in on defense. The young guys, you got guys that are teachable. I think that's a big thing too. They're athletic and they're teachable. So shout out to Miller J with the super chat. We appreciate you. Solo on Wax back with the $10 super chat. He said, AJ, Smitty, Saquon, Cockatera, Goddard, Dotson, Johnny, Hurts spreading the ball around. Yeah, that don't get talked about enough. Yeah. In that game, he hit everybody. He targeted Cockatera, even though he didn't catch it, but he's been hitting these guys, right? He hit Dotson in that game, Smitty, AJ, and whoever hot, and you feed it. That's all it is. Shout out to Solo on Wax. Appreciate you. Bird Gang 336 with the $19.99 super chat says, "What up, everybody? I know you on Louis T. Neck. Don't forget, Vach had you in his video looking crazy. Don't let up, LB."
Where the video at? I ain't see that.
What video?
I get on his body today. I'm off today. Where the video at?
Don't gas him up, y'all. He's your. Don't gas him up, y'all. He go crazy.
I don't be liking the sneak this because I be direct. I be direct with my smoke.
Oh man. Shout out to Bird Gang, man, for stirring the pot. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Let's see. JJ with the $2 super chat says, "Thank God Nick was in chill mode yesterday."
Right. Oh yes. I was nervous.
Yeah, he barely had any camera cuts. I was cool with that.
Right. JJ came back again.
Appreciate you. Yeah, he came back again with the $5 super chat. He says,
"Washington love the deep ball. We got to be ready for Scary Terry."
Here's the thing, though, right? Even though they're much better at the quarterback position, this DB room is the best DB room that the Washington Commanders have ever faced when it comes to Philadelphia, and maybe in the NFL right now.
Nobody really tried deceiver on the deep ball. Nobody don't really tries, man. We play a perfect shell defense over the top. Nobody really tries. If he's smart, he'll take what the defense give him.
That's a good point. Nobody really hasn't really taken a shot, but it's kind of hard to.
Mm-hmm.
Mac 10 back again with the $2 super chat. He said, "What's up with all?" He said, "Well, all this still giving Maddox snaps." Well, it was garbage time. You gotta let him earn his paycheck. You feel me? But
yeah.
Somebody tweeted something. I had me rolling. They said, somebody tweeted and said, "Yo, Fangio, stop trying to sneak Maddox on the field. We see you, dog." I was like, "Yo, y'all out of pocket." Oh man, but yeah, man. It's the reality. The defense has been transformed since the Gene came in. Mick with the $20 super chat. Symone, you want to read this one?
This bull don't speak for HBG, just himself.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what HBG is.
HBG.
I'm not sure what that is. You may have
this bull don't speak for HGB.
Fill us in. We old. What's HGB?
Yeah. So somebody tell me what HBG mean, because this is what do you say? A family friendly program. We don't do no gang talk. It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to Mike though. I appreciate you for super chatting, though, bro.
Appreciate the $10.
Definitely appreciate you, but I need somebody to tell me what Harrisburg.
Oh, he said Harrisburg. We talking about
Harrisburg. Okay.
Okay, you talking about Terrence Parsons. Okay, got you.
Okay, he's talking about Terrence.
Got you. Okay, my man S. Blunt, real quick, we got some breaking news. They're opening the practice window for Mailata.
Oh, good.
But that's no guarantee he plays. That's no guarantee he plays, but they opened it though. They opened it. So that's good. That's good. Shout out to my man S. Blunt, my OG. Appreciate you, big dog. All right, we almost finished, y'all. We got Chef's Cook with another super chat. Browns, Jags, Giants, and Cowboys. I see why your defense ranked high.
I know a Bears, a Giants. Who else y'all played that y'all barely won? Ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, it's hard. It's hard to do what we did the last 5 weeks. I don't care who you is.
Consistently.
They scraped by the Giants. If they want to do that, they scraped by the Giants, who we whooped. Y'all had a Hail Mary against the Bears that's been getting stomped out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not do that. Y'all ain't raising G right now.
The best defense they played was the Steelers, and they lost. So what are we talking about? New York defense, not good. Cincinnati defense, not good. Arizona, not a good defense. Cleveland, not a good defense. Baltimore, not a good defense. Carolina, not a good defense. Chicago, not a good defense. Now, come on, what are we talking about?
They play Carolina. Right, what?
Come on, bro. Come on. Like, again, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta tread lightly. We don't breathe the same air yet. We don't. Shout out to Chef though. You paid for it though. Whispers with the $1.99. You want to read this one?
Yesterday's defense is not today's defense. Facts.
And when it comes to Zach Bond, yesterday's price ain't today's. So they better pay him.
It's definitely not.
It's my money and I want it now. Pay that man. Marcus Kane with the $4.99.
My God, Marcus, what up?
Season hat. Shout out to him with the super sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate him, man. Thank you. Cool Eagle S&E TV with the $10 donation.
He said, "Yo, LB, I had a viral video on my channel between you and Coffee Table Head. The first time you need to check out. Laughing out loud. Shout out to the panel. Fly was fly. Raise fell. Yep, we changed it this week to raise fell. I changed it last week. Hey, yo, and there's a lot of people been biting my style too. A lot of people running around talking about Guantanamo Bay. Y'all was not the first people saying that. Y'all need to stop it. Stop it right now. Somebody running around here doing Guantanamo Bay stuff.
You was the first one I heard ever say that.
Of course.
They still Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah. Guantanamo Bay is even better, but I've been saying Guantanamo Bay.
What's this video though?
I like Guantanamo Bay better. Anyway, shout out to Cool S&E. Appreciate the super chat, brother. And the last one by our guy Anthony Perry. Symone, read this one.
Terrence Parsons got the list. We don't care what he was talking about. Not y'all having to read that one.
He got a list.
He do got a list.
Yo, man, listen.
I haven't heard him.
No, I never heard him speak either. But now that I know that, bro, you got to chill, man. You can't be talking crazy with a lisp. Come on, man.
Listen.
Shout out to Ann Perry. Listen, y'all, that's the show. It was like way longer than I thought. Damn. But anyway, thank y'all for supporting the show as always. Thank y'all for the super chats. We really appreciate it, man. This show does not go on without the people. And we just so grateful that we was able to seek over 1,000 people in this live stream between all our channels. It was remarkable. You guys have been great. Make sure you guys continue to subscribe and hit the like button. Subscribe to Symone Stanley. She does amazing work covering not only the NFL, but she covers the WNBA. She covers college baseball, college basketball. She calls games for college sports as well. She's a reporter. She's interviewed some of the best in the game. Caitlin Clark, Isaiah Rogers. I mean, she's been around.
Quinyon. She
Quinyon.
was Quinyon, yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen. What the picture? The Hurts picture in the back.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
So
Who else? FaceTime with BG.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Come on,
it's a lot. It's a lot going on over there.
She one of them ones holding it
It's
down
a lot,
for the Eagles in
bro.
the A. You feel me? So shout out to Symone, man. We appreciate her. Make sure you guys go like in her YouTube channel. She's one of the best Eagles vloggers that we got out there. Laura Brunson, go lock in with him, man.
Yeah.
You guys know.
Yeah, do me too. I'm
on the place. You know what it is. Listen, hold on. Listen, Laura Brunson, one of the best in the Eagles content creation game, one of the best in the digital space. I mean, 25K plus 20+K subscribers doing this thing. I mean, the dude started his channel the preseason of the Super Bowl year in 2017.
Damn.
What kind of foresight is that? What kind of foresight do you need to have? I mean, one of the best lyricists I have right now. You know what I'm saying? God bless who hating. You feel me? God bless who hating. You feel me? What is it? Shadora's watch. You dig? So please
on all
lock in
streaming platforms.
Go lock in with my man on all streaming platforms. Apple, Spotify, Tidal. If you're rolling like that, he everywhere. Please go lock in with my man Laura Brunson. Lunchtime with the Boys. He's an amazing content creator, an amazing human. Just gives you a ton of jewels if you listen. Shout out to my man LB. Shout out to Symone. And I appreciate you guys for allowing me to be a part of this collective. It means a lot to me.
Come on, man. It don't work. It don't work without the trifecta. Yeah, lock in with Tone. You know, Tone. Listen, man. Tone is what he's supposed to be, and that's amazing. Lock in with my guy Tone. You know, I got a bad memory. I know you do a lot of stuff, Tone.
Keeping it real.
Right, Tone is, yeah, producer. You know what I mean? Husband. And he behind enemy lines. Doing all of this from Texas.
I'm in Texas holding down now. It's crazy.
And the collabs, holding down the collabs. Because one thing, Tone gonna have about 4 shows a day. He will have 4 different guests.
Bro, Tone be keeping me and Symone on point.
I'm trying, yo. I'm trying, man.
Tone be keeping me and Symone on point, low-key.
I'm trying to catch up with y'all.
I know you be keeping me on point.
I'm trying to catch up with y'all. That's all I'm trying to do, man. And shout out to
like,
also.
Hey, the link is the thumbnail is done. This is the time we go. I'll be like, thank God I ain't have to do all
No, I'll be the first.
I just got
Symone always say what time we going. Symone always started.
I'll be the first one to initiate it. And then once I initiate it, Tone get the ball rolling. But then once we get on here, both of y'all gotta keep me in check because I'll be throwing it out.
But it's a team effort. Like the thing is though, what I noticed since we've been doing this every week. And the show's getting better, more people locking in, and it's clearly a team effort. And I feel like we truly figured out our momentum. We figured out, our chemistry and how we want the shows to go. So we all doing great things. And again, I'm grateful that we were able to find each other in this space. So it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. So again, enough with all the bragging, enough with all the pleasantries, y'all. We gotta get out of here. We've been here for an hour and a half. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You guys have been tuned into the Linc Up. I've been your humble host, Symone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports. He's Laura Brunson. She's Symone Stanley. We out of here, y'all. Fly Eagles fly. And guess what? Commanders fans, belt to ass.
Raise Phil.